and welcome to your reading for the month of October 2024, and of course, any other time that you're guided to watch, as the intention of my messages is also to be timeless. This reading is for all Virgo placements, but if for some reason you don't resonate with this reading, please don't forget to check out your other placements. And also keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate. So please only take what does and leave what doesn't. And if you would ever like to get a reading with me, all of that information is going to be in the description box below. And if you would like to leave a tip at any point in time during this reading, you could do that with the thanks button below. But without further ado, Virgo, thank you so much for joining me for your reading today. So we're going to be tapping into your overall energy. What are your challenges at this time? What is your supporting energy? And the advice you need to hear in order to navigate through these energies. So we're first going to start with a fairy oracle to see what message needs to come through here first. Manifestation. Be very honest and clear about what you wish to manifest in your life. Now write it down on paper. Manifestation step 1. And I just looked over at my phone when I said that and I saw 111. So I do feel that this time frame for you in October, and of course anytime that you're watching this, is going to be a brand new cycle for you, a brand new beginning. And a lot of you have been manifesting this already, so continue doing what you're doing. Okay, I do see a Virgo that likes to write a lot, likes to journal a lot, because I feel that for you, writing things down to you is more meaningful. It sticks better than typing something out or texting it out. So I feel that you guys are very old school that way. You like to write things down. And when you do this, it actually creates something in your vibrational field that helps manifest your desires a lot quicker than someone who just types it out. So there's something there. I think it's the earth energy, but also Virgos are very analytical and critical thinkers. So I don't know why I'm feeling that you're a writer or you're into literature, but you like to write things down, not just type them. You could also be into automatic writing, and that's one way that you channel. And then we have go outside at the bottom of the deck. It's time to go outside, tune into the powerful peace of nature, whatever you are, and feel at one. Oh, sorry, wherever you are. Let me read that again. It's time to go outside, tune into the powerful peace of nature, wherever you are, and feel at one with your habitat. I'm feeling hermit energy with this for some reason, and you are Virgo, so that is your energy, but I do feel that a lot of you have been in hermit mode for quite some time, especially during your birth season. You could have just felt more of, homebody. So I do feel that it's time for you to step outside. I know in the northern hemisphere, it's starting to get a bit colder outside, but for some reason, I feel that you like that. You like when it's cold. Some of you could like cloudy days, like the Twilight movie kind of feel of cloudy days, rainy. And I think that you're looking forward to that, to come outside. I don't know why I feel like that's your moment to shine. So you could really be into the more darker autumn days. And you're very connected to nature. So I do feel that that's where you feel the most connected to the world in general, is when you're outside. But there was something else that I was getting here with go outside. Yeah, I feel that a lot of you are bookworms. You love to read and write, and you'd rather spend time on your by yourself than with a group of people. And you've been comfortable in this energy for quite some time, where you're just a lone wolf, but by choice. It's not because you don't enjoy people, and it's not that you don't have friends. I think you've just been in this softer energy of just wanting to be home. And I do feel that externally it feels like you're not really doing much, but internally, especially with manifestation here, I feel like you're making big moves. Whether that's through the dream state, through meditation, but you're making things happen energetically, and I feel that you're going to start to see this come into fruition and see it into the external reality in this month of October. And I feel that some of you are really excited to dress up for Halloween. Her socks make me think of a costume. So let's see what else is going to come through with the tarot. But you're definitely manifesting something. Okay, overall energy is the Tower, disruption. Okay, the challenge is power, Leo energy there. This is strength. The supporting energy, okay, you have the universe, the world card. You're getting all major arcana so far. Yeah, this is a significant month for you guys. And then you have the Three of Wands with partnerships and alliances. Bottom of the deck is Eight of Pentacles, positive movement forward. Yeah, you're manifesting something, and I feel that you could have felt a bit stagnant. You could have felt that things aren't really moving, but you're going to start to see them come to fruition. And this is giving you the hope to keep moving forward in the direction that you're going. But I don't know why I feel that you needed a time out. You needed a break from everyone and everything, but you're ready to get back out there. And it is going to be a bit disruptive on your peace, is what I'm feeling with this disruption. Especially if you have been on your own for quite some time and now you're being pushed to enter groups, enter spaces that are involving a community with partnerships and alliances, because this is your advice. Let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles also. The Hierophant, the High Priest. Yeah, you guys are working on something behind the scenes. You're not really sharing it with people. Yeah, Three of Pentacles. You're creating something. You guys have been quiet creating something. And that's the best way to manifest, by not telling anyone what you're up to, right? There's, you're making moves in silence. And I know that's like become like a funny meme these days, where someone is always saying they're making moves in silence, but them saying that is obviously not in silence. But you guys are definitely making moves in silence. And you're going to start to see it in October, if not towards the end of the year. But I feel like this is a project you've been working on, and you're going to start to need help, is what I'm feeling with the threes here. You know, you've been doing this on your own for quite some time, but now you're going to need the assistance of other people. And it's going to show you that it's not all bad to be helped by others, to be supported by others. But you take pride in building something yourself, because over here the energy feels very lone wolf. Okay, this guy is by himself in this boat, and the High Priest here, obviously. You like to master things on your own without asking for help. I feel like you're someone who doesn't like asking too many questions when you need to figure something out. You'd rather figure it out yourself. You'd rather take your time figuring it out than asking for someone for help. And it's not that you fear asking for help or that you don't like asking questions. There's just some level of challenge that you enjoy in figuring it out on your own. But you're going to start to see that it's okay to ask for help. Okay, so with the energy of disruption here, I do feel that you've been in peace. You've been in hermit mode, and that's going to be disrupted soon if it hasn't already. This is a good disruption, though. It's necessary because it's going to help bring your manifestations into fruition. Yeah, the cards feel a bit choppy, so I do think it's going to be a little bit chaotic for you before it gets better. Yep, the Magician. And we did have the Magician over here with awareness. Now we're getting him here twice. And you have the Manifestation card, which the Magician is all about too. Yeah, in order to make something come into fruition, you have to be willing to let go of something as well. You can't get one without the other. It's like the law of energy, you know. I'm seeing the Six of Pentacles in my mind's eye. So it's something about giving and receiving. If you're asking for something, you also have to give something. Bottom of the deck is the Five of Swords. You could be a little bit selfish with your wants and needs. I think that's why you enjoy being alone, because you don't really want to compromise your needs. You want your way. That's totally understandable. I feel like that's a very Virgo energy. But as an Aquarius, I get that too. It's like you would rather be on your own so that you don't have to compromise your needs for someone else. But I think that's what you're learning this month, is that sometimes we need to compromise. It'll make our lives better, actually, to have people in our lives. This is like a very off track message, but I do feel like some of you have been single for a long time. You could even be abstinent because you just didn't want to deal with anyone in your space. You feel so comfortable by yourself without needing to worry about anybody, and you've really, really enjoyed that. But I do think it's now time for you to open yourself up to meeting people. This could be romantically for sure, but just people in general. Yeah, and with the Five of Swords, I feel that if this is a romantic energy that I'm tapping into right now, it feels that someone left a bad taste in your mouth romantically, and it just kind of turned you off to romantic relationships for a while. And you needed this time alone to sort of recharge again and do you. And you've been loving doing you. Like, I think this Virgo collective that I'm tapping into is definitely for the singles that just love being single. And you don't want anything to take you away from that. Okay. But going back to this disruption magician energy, like I was saying, you need to let go of something in order to receive something. But you're in huge manifestation mode. And whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're attracting into your life is going to cause a tower moment in order to make space for this. And you might not be aware of that. This might blindside you. Okay, for example, let's say you're manifesting your dream job. All of a sudden, you're fired from the current job that you have, and you're like, wait, that's not what I meant. But sometimes the universe works in mysterious ways. Sometimes divine intervention does things that we don't understand in the moment, and they make sense later. So I do feel like that's how your manifestations are going to come in. It's going to disrupt your peace. So do be prepared for that, because when that happens, don't be scared, but rather see it as, okay, this means my manifestations are coming in. Let me not freak out. Let me just figure out a game plan here. And with the magician, I do feel that you're going to know what to do. You're going to have the resources in your tool belt to handle this energy when it does happen. You will be blindsided, but you won't be stuck on what to do. You're going to figure out what to do. You're very adaptable, so you'll have a game plan ready. Even if you have to think about it on the spot, you'll figure it out. Okay, so the challenge is power. You're gonna feel a little bit disempowered by the situation, yeah, especially if you have felt empowered in your own energy, which is a beautiful trait to have. But I do think it's now time to complement that energy by being empowered, being around others. Okay, because I do feel that you have been keeping yourself away from the world to protect yourself from criticism or comparing yourself to others. And I do think it's time to put yourself out there again and sort of handle those challenges of criticism or comparison, so that you know that you shouldn't compare yourself to others, because we're all in different paths. And if you do struggle with criticism, see that as an opportunity to improve rather than seeing it as a dead end for improving. Okay, so I do think this situation might disempower you a little bit, because it's going to require you to leave your comfort zone, but it's going to do you good, 100%. And with the Five of Swords, like I was saying, you do have a bit of a selfish streak, okay? And I say that with love, but I do feel that some of you have been in that ego out of protection, and it's time to bring those walls down. I feel like the mask is going to come off, okay? You do have two sides to you. You have this softer side, and you have this side that wears a mask out of protection. I do feel that this situation is going to bring down the walls and bring down that mask, but you need it. Because again, whatever you're manifesting is going to require all of this to happen, because you can't have your manifestation without going through this journey first. Okay, and remember, it's positive movement forward, and you wanted this. It's exactly what you want. It's just going to require jumping through a few hoops and hurdles before you get there, but it's nothing that you cannot withstand, Virgo. You can totally do this. Okay, so your supporting energy is universe. So what I'm feeling here is that the universe, first of all, has your back. Okay, so don't fear what's coming. It's going to give you the blessings that you deserve and desire. Okay, so I do feel that with you, the universe is working in mysterious ways. So especially with this disruption, a lot of moving parts in your life are going to be shocking, but it's all going to make sense in the end. When it's all said and done, you're going to look back and think, oh, that's why it all went down the way that it did. I get it now. I feel that you're going to have an aha moment with the universe, where it's almost going to be a little bit funny how that all transpired. While it's happening, it's not going to be funny, but looking back, you're going to think, okay, I get it now. Okay, I also feel that there is a cycle ending here, though, with the universe, because this is the World card. So there is going to be a chapter closing in your life before this new manifestation can come into your life. Ooh, Two of Cups, Virgo. For those, like, I've been tapping into a single energy Virgo for sure. Oh, there's the Hermit. Yeah. For those who have been abstinent, stayed away from love out of protection, there's going to be a romantic relationship that comes out of your life like unexpectedly, that it's going to be extremely shocking to you. But you're ready for this, is what I'm hearing. You're ready for this. Like, you've been in this hermit mode for a long time. Yeah, you've been distressed. You've been, like I said, keeping to yourself out of protection. But as you come out of this hermit mode, you're going to start meeting people that are kindred spirits. Okay. Yes, I'm feeling a romantic energy here for you, but I'm also feeling you're going to start to attract friendships that are more like-minded. Okay, because I feel that some of you could have also strayed away from certain friendships because you just weren't really vibing with them anymore. And what's coming towards you is friendships that you do vibe with. But I am feeling that the chapter of you being single and always being on your own is ending. You're going to be surrounded by partnership more. You're going to have someone by your side, whether this is a friend or a romantic relationship. Okay, because your advice is partnerships and alliances. So what I'm feeling with partnerships is romantic partnerships, and then alliances is those friends that you can lean on and that can support you with whatever life throws at you. Okay, because you've been in the single energy. There's the one here for the Magician is standing out to me. It's like you've been singular, but now it's time to have threes and twos. So you could be seeing those numbers a lot, like 222, 333. Justice, yeah. You're attracting your soul tribe, is what I'm feeling here with the Justice card. The scales are being balanced in your life too, because there has been, yep, we have Temperance, more balance. There has been an imbalance with your solitude and partnerships. So I do think you've been spending more time on your own, and now it's time to balance that with community. And like I said, with Temperance, yeah, and the Hangman, you've taken all the time you need to heal and recover and recuperate and really get tapped into your own energy, which I think is beautiful and great. And now it's time to allow people into your space. Yeah, you're going to start to feel more balanced by this too, by allowing other people in your space. You're going to start to feel that they complement your energy versus taking away. So if you ever feel alone, or you feel that you're not going to make it through this divine intervention that is the disruption, the Tower card here, you do have a support system that you can reach out to, and you definitely should. I want to clarify this Justice card. The Eight of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. It's time to bring balance to your fears and anxieties, your overthinking that have kept you locked away. The Ten of Wands. Yeah. You didn't want to be burdened by others, and you also didn't want to be a burden in people's lives, but you're going to start to see that the beauty of community is that you can help each other through challenges, because you're going to start to see the beauty of people being there for you and you being able to be there for people too. But I almost feel that it's like a trigger for you to be there for someone and vice versa, for someone to be there for you. I don't know if maybe that's like a wound you have where you don't want to be a burden, but I feel that you're healing that and you're working through that. And that's what this Justice card is balancing. And it all started with you manifesting something. So there's something about your manifestations coming true in this time that are going to cause this disruption in order to bring a more flow. Like, because I'm seeing like a river that was not moving and then it's moving now. Okay, like there was an obstruction of this current and now it's flowing more easily. And it all started with your manifestation. And of course, I'm not really seeing the manifestation because it's going to be very different for everybody. So whatever that is for you, that's what's causing this change. Okay, Virgo, so let's go ahead and get your final message here with the butterfly affirmation card. I listen to the intuitive wisdom of my own feelings. I am guided from within. Beautiful. So I do feel that this is how you're manifesting, by tapping into your own intuition and what you feel within you. You're being led and guided in a certain direction. I do feel that a lot of things don't really make sense to you, where it's all coming from. Like, why am I doing this? Why do I feel the nudge to do this? But that's what's pulling you into this new chapter. Bottom of the deck is, I am a unique child of the universe, perfectly me, exactly as I'm meant to be. So what I'm feeling here is that if you have been protecting yourself from others due to fear of comparison, I do feel that you're going to remind yourself that you are unique, that you don't need to compare yourself to others. Okay, Virgo, so that is what I have for you for this time. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it brought you the clarity and insight that you were looking for. If it did, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with your other Virgo friends, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in your next reading. Bye.